What's up, everybody? This is Investing Sensei here to bring you episode 39 of the Webull Options Adventures, where our goal is to sell options and collect that premium so that it could eventually replace our 9-to-5 job. It's basically our side hustle right now, so that's what we're trying to do right now. We're trying to get better at selling options and learn throughout the process and get better and better. But right now the portfolio is down and it's actually at $43,112.96. And then on the percentage wise, we're actually down 26.09%, which comes out to be a total of $14,985.50. This is all unrealized gains. We won't lose this money unless we do sell at a loss. So I hopefully don't plan to do that. So hopefully we will recover. So as you'll see, our cash balance is at $651.96. So it definitely moved upwards from the previous week. And then our options buying power is at $539.76. If we look down here, guys, you'll see that we actually did sell some of the things this coming week, I guess this previous week, but the first one that you'll see is actually NIO. So I actually sold 3 NIO puts, well, I guess cash secured puts on NIO for a strike price of $34. It is actually going to expire on October 8th, and we collected 43 cents or $43 per contract. As you'll see that we are actually down, or I guess negative, on that NIO position, and the reason is because when I sold this, I believe if I show you guys my actual Google spreadsheet on NIO, as you'll see, it's actually this row right here. I sold it on the 7th of September, and this is when it expires, but I did collect the 43 cents and the 300. So this is how much we made in total, $128.82. But the next following day afterwards, NIO actually did a stock offering, so that caused the stock to actually go down more, and from there it also increased the implied volatility, which that's why you guys are seeing it as 85 cents per contract. I wish I would have waited a little bit, but I think this trade should be profitable in the coming weeks, and I'm going to show you guys the chart. So if we jump over to NIO on Yahoo Finance, you'll see I'm in the charts. I'm going to show you guys the Bollinger Band. So if we look at the Bollinger Bands, we'll do 1 month. And if we go down here, you'll see that the high Bollinger Band is at $41.04. So this is the upper bound of the band. And then if we look at the lower bound of the band, it is at $36.38. Remember, our strike price is $34. So hopefully this should expire worthless. I'm really hoping that I will be able to buy it back at least 40 to 60% profit before that expiration date anyways. But if we look at the RSI, you'll see that it's at 41, so we're getting very close to the lower bound of the Bollinger Band. As well, if we look at the moving average, the 30-day moving average, it's above the current price of NIO. So hopefully we can start moving upwards, as you'll see that the Bollinger Band is really nice indicator that I started using, and it's actually been paying off very well using it. But if we look back on the Webull app, you'll see that the other thing that we did do is we do have 400 shares of NIO. So we actually sold 4 covered calls at a strike price of $42, and it actually expired yesterday on September 10th, and we collected $1. So for NIO, the covered calls were pretty low, and I actually waited till I believe Thursday, Thursday before I sold it. So that is also other thing that that's why I did collect barely anything with these, because I was hoping that NIO started moving upwards, but it didn't. It actually moved downwards. But oh well, we will see what happens this coming week. It's exciting to find out, and we will continue to sell covered calls on NIO, because remember that we are actually selling way below our cost basis. Our cost basis of NIO right now is at $51.49. I just say $52, and our strike price is $42, so definitely below our cost basis. So it's a kind of like a trade that we do have to manage, because if NIO was to start moving past $42, our shares could get taken away, and we don't want to sell below our cost basis, because at that point we're losing some money. So that is the goal there. But the next one we do have here, guys, is Chargepoint. So we have 4 cash secured puts on Chargepoint for a strike price of $18. You'll see that it does expire on October 1st, so we do have plenty of time. And one of the things that I do want to show you is these cash secured puts that I've been doing. They're actually cash secured puts that expire for the month, which I've actually kind of like now, because you do have plenty of time. If the stocks actually start moving downwards, you can just wait. And remember that theta is on your side, so every day right now in the weekend, that theta decay is helping us with the premium. But we did collect 28 cents or $28, and right now the premium for this one, if you were to enter it, is at 37 cents per contract. The reason is because the stock price of Chargepoint has been moving downwards. It's at, I believe, $20 or so, and so we did do this around $22. So definitely, we'll see what happens. The market has been red this past week, so hopefully next week we can start recovering. But this one, I think we will be able to close it at least 40 to 60% profit before the expiration date anyway, so I'll be really excited about that. But if we move over to the Yahoo charts, I can show you guys why I did this one. So we do have Chargepoint on Yahoo Finance. If I do the 1 month, you'll see that on the Bollinger Band, the upper bound for Bollinger Band is $23.43, and then the lower bound is actually $20.23. You'll see that right now the current price of Chargepoint is $20.68. So we're definitely getting close to the lower bound, and we'll see what happens with that one. As well, if we look at the 30-day moving average, it's way above the current price of Chargepoint. So we will see as well the RSI is at 40. So it'll be exciting what happens next week. Hopefully we can sell, buy back on 40% to 60% profit. But if we look back at the Webull app, you'll see that we did actually sell, we have 300 shares of Tattoo Chef at a strike price, not a strike price, but a cost basis of $22.66. It's actually trading around $20.50 right now. So we're kind of down a little bit. But if we look at, we actually sold 3 covered calls, Tattoo Chef, at a strike price of $23. They actually expired yesterday on the 10th of September, and we collected 13 cents or $13 per contract. So that is times 3. And I actually messed up on this one. I should have just left it alone, and I think I could have made some more money. But let me show you guys. If I pull up the actual Google spreadsheet, you'll see right here the one that's in blue. This is a trade that I had of Tattoo Chef, a covered calls. We had actually sold the strike price of $25, and we collected about $110 per contract, and that was a total of $329. And so I actually closed it on the September 7th, and we actually, I believe we bought it back. If I look at the debits, we bought it back, and I paid about $50. Yeah, $50 per contract, so which came out to be $150. That was about 50% of the premium that we collected, a little bit over. So to me, I was gonna take profits because we still had about, we still had about 2 weeks left, like 2 full weeks. And so I was like, let me take profits. Hopefully Tattoo Chef starts moving upwards, because Tattoo Chef started moving downwards, and at that point it brought my premium down and I was able to close it out early. And then I was hoping Tattoo Chef would start moving upwards, but it didn't, and then I had to re-enter the position again at a lower premium. So I did lose a little bit of money there, but it didn't play out how I thought. But the beauty of this is that next week we will try something else and we will see if we make some more money. But if we go back to the Webull app, you'll see that the next thing we do have here is we do have 200 shares of SoFi. So SoFi, we ended up selling 2 covered calls at a strike price of $17.50. They actually expired yesterday on the 10th of September, and we collected $3 per contract, so about $6 total. And you'll see that the covered call did expire worthless because not NIO, but I don't know why I keep thinking about NIO, but SoFi ended up closing at $15.29, so definitely nowhere near strike price of $17.50. So we got to keep our shares plus the premium, so that is usually the best thing we can do with covered calls. The next one here, guys, that we do have is 200 shares of Mara. So Mara, we did actually sell 2 covered calls on Mara for a strike price of $49, and it actually expired yesterday on the 10th, and it expired worthless, and we collected 7 cents or $7 per contract times 2, so $14, and it expired worthless because, as you'll see, Mara closed at $35.70, and our strike price was $49, so definitely nowhere near it. Mara actually started moving downwards this past week, and I actually made a mistake on that one. I'm going to show you guys if we look at the Google Sheets again. So Mara, I actually sold a covered call. Well, I guess I had 200 shares of Mara, right? So I sold 2 covered calls on the 7th of September, and as you'll see, we closed that position the same exact day. And so this is usually something that I do try. So I sold the covered calls at $49 strike price, and we collected 30 cents, right? So we collected about 29, after fees, $29.94. And so as you'll see, if we look, we only held it for maybe 2 or 3 hours or so. And then if we look here on the purchases, these are the 2 Mara purchases. We paid $16 to exit that position, so we closed it at about 50% profit in that exact same day. So I definitely took that. I didn't want to, my goal was here is I already collected about 50% of the premium, and then I still have about 3 more days in the week to sell another covered call, and hopefully Mara can start moving upwards, because the reason why I was able to close it at 50% profit is because Mara started moving downwards. And so I closed it, and I was hoping Mara would rebound and then I would sell another covered call. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, but oh well. I was trying to make some more money, but we did lose about a little bit more money doing that. But next week we'll see what happens with that. But if we look back at the Webull app, you'll see that our last one here is that we do have 100 shares of Beyond Meat, and we actually sold a covered call at a strike price of $130. It actually expired yesterday, and we collected $16, and it actually expired worthless because Beyond Meat is at $113 and 45 cents. Well, I guess that's what it closed at, and so definitely nowhere near strike price of $130. So we got to keep our 100 shares of Beyond Meat, and we got to keep the premium, which is usually one of the best things. Right now Beyond Meat, we're down quite a bit, so we'll wait till that one recovers. We'll continue to sell below our cost basis until we recover and collect that premium. But anyways, guys, this is what I have for you on the Webull app. If you have stuck all the way to the very end, be sure that you're subscribed, hit that bell notification so you're notified when I upload new videos, and don't forget to support the channel by simply hitting that like button. It helps a lot. That's all I ask in return. And let's go ahead and jump over to the Google Sheets so that I can show you guys exactly how much we made this week. Alright guys, so we're here at the Google Sheets, and as you'll see, it is time to find out how much we made this week. So this is always exciting because this is our little side hustle. Every single week we spend a few minutes in the stock market, sell some puts, sell some calls, and collect that premium. So if we look, the start date was on the 7th, because Monday we were closed, but it doesn't matter, the script will still pick it up. So the end date for us, guys, was on the 10th, and so we made a total of $84.72. That is pretty good, especially for the fact that I did spend $150 buying back my Tattoo Chef covered calls. As you'll see, our credits, we collected a total of $268 after fees, $266.98. And then debits, this is how much we spent buying back stuff, so $182. So I think one of those was mainly the Tattoo Chef of $150, and then $30 or so that we spent buying back Mara. And so we would have made way more, but we're positioned, I think, next week to make some more money, hopefully, if the stock market rebounds. But this is what I made, guys, nothing in gains. And if we look at the weekly performance, you'll see that week 66 we're at $84.72 for that week, which brings our total to $59,058.41. So what this means is just my initial investment plus all the premium we've collected so far. So my goal is to hopefully not sell my shares that I'm down on below my cost basis. So that is the goal there, and that is what I'm trying to aim, and that's why I have this total of $59.58 and 41 $59,048 and I don't know why I keep saying this number wrong, but $59,058.41. This is what happens when you record it in early morning before going to work. But if we look over here, you'll see that total we've collected in premium has been $12,639.07, averaging about $351 a week. We're actually bringing this value down because we have been selling below this value. So I think we'll still continue to make premium throughout the year. And if we look at percentage, or I guess return on investment, we're about 27.23%. We're aiming to hopefully see if we can get this to 30%. I think that would be a good goal. And then if we consider taxes, which this is a taxable account, we have gotten about 19.06% after taxes. But if we look over here, guys, on the credits, which I already showed you guys a little bit earlier, I already showed you guys these trades. So if I showed you guys right here, remember Beyond Meat covered call, expired worthless, SoFi covered calls, they also expired worthless. The Mara ones we did buy back. And then the Tattoo Chef I sold again for a little bit lower premium. It expired worthless. The ones covered call Mara, they expired worthless as well. And the 400 shares of NIO covered calls expired worthless as well. This is usually what we like to see, expiring worthless, because remember with selling options, we have theta on our side, so every day that goes by it's actually eating into the premium, so that's pretty awesome. If we look at the debits, guys, you'll see that all the ones in purple are the shares that we do hold, and all the blue is what we bought back. So we bought back Tattoo Chef and Mara, which I showed you guys earlier. And then for gains, we actually don't have anything for gains this week. And current buys, we don't have anything bought that is not able to sell covered calls or cash secured puts. We did have Tesla, but we sold at a slight loss, and we are able to buy Tattoo Chef. But this is actually all I have for you guys for this week. And again, if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing with that bell notification so that you're notified when I upload new videos. And as well, please support the channel by simply tapping that like button. And I'll catch you guys in the next update for next week. So take care, stay safe out there. Bye, guys.